Thank you very much. Hey everyone. Looking forward to this. Blessed to be working with all of you. So a few things. First of all, I'm a strong believer, and I tend to think that my friends Lois and Enrico, fellow trainers, would probably talk about it. Nicole, who knows her fitness, when you can be barefoot or in your socks, it's a great way to go. That's kind of like different a little bit from the Qigong because we're talking about thousands of proprioceptors, nerve endings on the bottom of the feet. So you're stimulating digestion, elimination, all the organs of your body, brain acuity, balance, and on and on and on. That's just something to think about all around, okay? What you do, but it's a thought. So the Qigong is gentle. I'll discuss for 2 seconds. We'll go on to it. Some people are aware, and then some people are not so much familiar with it. I thought about doing traditional workouts, which I could do, which like Lois or Enrico could do, and they're awesome. I thought about yoga, but Qigong going back 5,000 years in China, I feel if anything is even stronger for the immune system, which is what we need nowadays, given the virus, it's the Qigong. So once again, acupuncture, Tai Chi come from that. Acupuncture is one of the 4 original forms of Chinese medicine, along with Qigong and a few other things. Tai Chi, Kung Fu come from Qigong, which is considered an internal martial art. So it's moving, breathing, and gentle. We're going to do that. We'll get a little music from a little Celtic music to go on. Listen to your body. We do a lot of repetition because since it's medicinal, there's more effects. Let's start Tai Chi tree meditation. Your knees are bent. Your shoulders are loose. Your palms are facing each other. Steady breathing. Much as you can, breathing through the nose. We bring your tongue, if we can, to fire point, which is at the roof of the mouth behind the front teeth, where there's a real central area of energy. Now, yoga, Qigong, and Tai Chi talk about it. Much as you can, belly going in, belly going out. Now we're going to go through a little clearing. So with an inhale, arms up, exhale down. This is kind of like the period or the exclamation point at the end of a sentence. Now we're going to go, this is called bringing down the heavens. Inhale, coming up with the nose, exhale down. A little bend to the knees. Steady breathing. Get a little movement side to side. So among other things, when you're doing this Qigong movement, bringing down the heavens, according to Chinese medicine, this would be good for your lung meridian, which is what we need to be fortified nowadays for better breathing, enhanced breathing. Also in an area, according to Chinese medicine, we hold on to sadness and depression. Getting that full extension and down. That's it. Just let it go. Let the tension melt away. Qigong is very gentle, but there's a lot of repetition. Some people might feel it. Also, we can burn 300 to 400 calories in a session. So not the same as what Lois was doing the other day, in terms that's much more calories, but that's not the biggest factor here. Get a little more movement. And now this one is called Waves on an Ocean. If you can, inhale coming up. Up, exhale down. Steady breath, movement. Notice how it feels in your head, neck, and spine. Creaking out all the tension. This tends to work your liver, your spleen, meridians. That's it. Lips are loose, let the tension fade. We don't want to have the teeth clenched. It holds on to tension in the head, neck, and spine a bit, especially in the neck and shoulders also. And it's slow and effortless. Just let it go. And we now can turn side to side a little bit. Notice what that feels like. Just let it go. That's it. Beautiful. So I didn't say I have my water here, so feel free to drink your fluids if you need. Flush everything out of the system. Detoxification is very important. Get more movement to the knees, a little bit more of a bend. We're going to change things. This is called collecting Qi. Exhale down, inhale up. And we're working a lot with energy, so notice if you can feel a vibrance, increase of energy, full body motion. Listen to your body, don't overdo. So gentle squats we're doing in this motion, but we're working with energy. Once again, we're working with meridians like acupuncture does in a more active way. Deep, steady breathing if you can through the nose. Take it even slower. Take your time. Slow motion, that's it. Now we're going to go one more. Coming up. Excellent. Excellent. Let's get to a little clearing. Now this one is called moon circles, small circles. Hands, meet in the middle. Once again, steady breathing. When we're doing the Qigong, you might feel, you notice much more relaxed, more peaceful, more energetic. You might feel, as I get it a lot, like a nice buzz from the Qigong movements, but that's also, I've been doing Qigong, getting acupuncture forever. work with Reiki and many other things. Now moving on. This one, and Qigong has, so this is called Pebble in the Pond. So once again, Qigong has thousands of different exercises, and there's many variations. So this is one variation of Pebble in the Pond. Works with the Dantian, which is this area, abdominal area. China calls it the Dantian. Japan would call it the Hara. If we're talking about yoga, they would call it the solar center. Nowadays, we're talking much more about the whole brain-gut connection, that the wiring in the gut is just about identical to that of the brain. You think of it when we say upset stomach, what's really going on there. So we have all kinds of challenges nowadays in that area. It's important to fortify that. This is a nice Qigong motion anytime, but especially say a little before meal and after to help everything process, digest. So hands around waist high and just steady breathing. Yes. Going to move on from here. Let's get to a little clearing. I'm going to wake things up a bit. This is called Qigong Shakes. So with Qigong Shakes, you're stimulating all your meridians, all 12 of these energy pathways that Chinese medicine talks about. Strengthens all the organs of your body, all the systems of your body, this Qigong exercise. Great for stress management. Also, I might say that if your hands are wet, it helps you dry your hands off quicker. So just keep this going, everything. Great for structural issues, among other things. So talking carpal tunnel syndrome, arthritis, tendinitis, bursitis, on and on. That's it. And slow it down, coming to a stop. If you notice there's a tingle, if anyone notices a tingle in the hands, in the body, that's the Qi. That's what we want. It's stimulating everything, working all the organs, everything. Nice. Moving on. This one is called turning hands. With an inhale, arms come up, and then exhale down. for those just being exposed to it, so I've been working out traditional workouts since I was 16. I'll be 16 less than a month, so that's a while. Been doing yoga since I was 12, so it's going on 48 years. I've been doing Qigong about 20 years. Qigong is nice by itself, but it can be incorporated into everything else, which I've done. And keep the breathing, that's premium here. We'll go one more. Nice, a little clearing. I'm taking a sip of my water. Once again, important to hydrate always. Ideally around 8 to 10 8-ounce glasses a day or more. Moving on. This is called the bush and the breeze. So let's go, you'll be turning, let's see. So and you want to get that nice rotation through the spine. That's it. Turn even more, that rotation. Anytime you cross the midline of your body, rotating, you're stimulating the other side of your brain. You're getting a nice stretch to your internal organs. It's a nice self-massage, great for digestion, elimination, respiration, on and on and on. Once again, called the bush and the breeze. Let's do one more. Coming back. Going to switch sides. Ideally, your breathing is becoming even slower and even deeper now. nice effect on your nervous system, becoming even more relaxed, building immunity. We'll go just a few more. And coming back to center. Nice. We'll go to another rotation. This is called Say Hello to the World, which connects to your heart meridian, your lungs, spleens, among other things. This one, it's a rotation. Also, according to philosophy of Qi Gong, which connects to Taoism a bit, this is a Qigong exercise that's supposed to help enhance peace and equanimity. Some things we are in desperate need of nowadays. And notice how much you can rotate. Notice how that feels. Say you're going through a chiropractor, like we have Dr. Billy, Dr. Jesse in the chamber. This would help a chiropractic adjustment, but it helps all around spinal health. There's an Asian saying, a flexible, youthful spine is a sign of a youthful person. And just do the best you can. Taking a yoga word, nirliktata, means non-judging. Be free of judgment. Just be proud of yourself that you're doing the best that you can, that you're taking time to take care of yourself. Now I'll just go a few more. And clearing. So this is called knocking on the door of life. You're going to rotate. Gentle hands bent. One to the chest, one to the back, hitting meridian area. Going through this Qigong movement. Wanting to fortify the lung meridian up to the chest, kidney in the back. Unlocking blockages in the back, kidney, we're gaining a lot of energy, vitality. Lung meridian, once again, enhance breathing through here. Also, according to Chinese medicine, we're talking about where we hold on to sadness and depression. So you see, as we're rotating, moving, and we're also connecting to meridians, steady breathing. Everyone's doing great. Think about everything we have, you have to be grateful and thankful for. Count whatever blessings there are. Think about ourselves mentally, physically, and emotionally. It all ties in. So it's not rushed, just a nice gentle motion. In fact, let's slow down, see what that feels like. We're going to change it so one hand is in the back still, but the other goes back to the Dantian. And a beauty with Qigong, there might be, as an example, like the Qigong Shakes. I could use that for 3, 4, 5 different Qigong routines in terms of enhancing different things. There's so many overlapping benefits to a lot of these Qigong movements. And slowing down, coming to stop. We're going to get to a little Qi massage. So now we're going to work on different meridians, tapping. So this is about stimulating meridians. If we talk yoga, we're stimulating the chakras. If we're talking about more Western medicine, we're getting blood flow, circulation, drinking of lactic acid. Going up the yin, coming down the yang, meridians. Working through the lung area, a little chest there. Once again, you're not beating yourself up. It's just gentle, stimulating things. We want things moving. Stagnation is not what we want. We want movement, mental, physical, and emotional. Let it go, let it go. This is opening the leg gates. Connecting to meridians down here is going to help us move around better when walking. And yes, if we were all together, we could probably be making the sound of "We Will Rock You" with this. You might be gaining some heat because this stimulates everything, gets things going, brings us in balance. A few more. And let's get to the other side. Left arm. Now, if you can, balance. If you need to sit, do what you can. Getting the legs more. Thousands of proprioceptors, bottoms of the feet. We're stimulating those. Now let's get to the other leg. We're going to finish with one more spot. I'm going to sit so you can see. So we have the, it's called the Jade Pillow. I'm going to stop the music. So we have the Jade Pillow back here. That's the move we're going to call it for Qigong. It connects to our vagus nerve, which starts in the brainstem, goes all the way down, longest nerve of our body. When we activate that, among other things, we activate our parasympathetic gland. So that's really big with digestion, among other things, also relaxation and helping you to sleep. So the Jade Pillow would simply be tapping here. It's a nice area to tap before sleeping. Can help us, just really soothes us. Once again, activate the vagus nerve, extremely important. And I guess we can stop there. I'd love to go on, but we have the time frame. So anyway, there we go, everyone. And let's see, any, well, questions and answer time.
All right. So let's wait for some questions to come in or comments. I'm seeing some nice comments. I know Casey said it was helping her back, which agreed. Sitting all day has not been helping with that. While we wait for some more comments, I'm just going to make some brief announcements. So Steve, thank you so much for presenting. I really appreciated this. I found it very relaxing, and I think we all needed that.
Very good.
Yep, so coming up in the chamber, I'm going to drop some links in the chat. Just keep an eye on our Facebook and LinkedIn pages. We're going to keep posting these webinars. Later today at 2 o'clock, we have a webinar, COVID-19 Misunderstandings with the Tax Laws. It's going to talk about how the tax laws have been impacted during these times, which is really important. And tomorrow we have Nicole Barone, who I believe is in the audience. Who's having a Staying Healthy Using Food and Movement to Build Your Immunity at 12 o'clock tomorrow. So I hope I'll see you all there. I'm going to drop those in the chat along with links to Steve's website. Just a moment, let me grab that. There we go. And if you want to review this, we will be posting it on our website's video library as well as our YouTube page. And I know I'm going to go back on it when I need a moment to relax. There we go. There's your website. Any other questions, comments? Casey's waiting for her standing desk to arrive. Casey has a question. What can I do to strengthen the knee?
Okay, so among other things, so we're talking about if we're taking more traditional exercise, hang on a sec. Going to get something. So Casey, one thing we need to do for strengthening the knee, the most basics. First of all, squats are the top exercise you can really do. We may modify depending on a person's situation. Some people can't do a squat, among other things. A nice way to go, this is called the Bender ball, created by a trainer called, I forget her first name, but last name is Bender, or you get Pilates balls. So with this, one thing you want to do, you want to strengthen your adductors, abductors, between, pressing in. So we've done that maybe one way to go. You could also, so going in strengthens around the knee. Another thing you could do would be a rubber tubing TheraBand around. This would be the poor person's way since we don't have the adductor, abductor machines for most people in their homes. And you want the resistance coming out. If you don't have that, hands on here, pressing out. We want to build these stronger thighs, which also will strengthen your hips. If we're talking Qi Gong, yoga, we can talk about things, but I'll stick with Qigong. You have the basic rotations, which according to Chinese medicine, these leg swirls are going to build the Qi, the energy around the knees, going one way and the other way. Real basic, yet very, very powerful. So that's something you could do. You could also be stimulating different acupressure points, tapping through here. Once again, basics, but really important. Western exercise, we can talk about blood flow, but the Eastern approach, we're talking about stimulating the meridians all the way around here. You have the 3 Mile point here, which is considered a great point to energize the legs and the entire body. I don't know if that answers the question. I could probably go on a bunch of other things too in reference to that.
All right, she's given a thumbs up in the video. Love it.
Right.
All right, any other questions? See, I mentioned in the comments, you can get you mentioned TheraBands. You can get them online fairly easily, and they're not expensive. I know I got mine at like a Dick's Sporting Goods maybe a couple months ago.
Yeah, so Dick's, you could probably, Target still can be open to get them there, but Amazon, might as well bring up the stocks of Amazon, right? You can get it easily through Amazon. You don't have to worry about making a contact with anybody. So there's questions on any equipment, I could always talk to you. I have some loaner stuff I probably have stored away for some people since I'm not exactly using it on large groups now. But yeah, tubes, there's a lot of ways to go.
Great, great. All right, she says thank you in chat. Wonderful. Thanks, Casey. All right, if we have no other questions or comments, I guess we'll wrap up. So again, Steve, thank you so much. Again, I will be reviewing this later when I need to relax
Excellent.
and exercise a bit.
Very good.
And everyone, have a great day, and I hope I'll see you all at the next webinar.